Hi students, welcome back to my channel. Today we will solve the linear programming problem graphically. We have already solved one and this is the second one. Now see here, the maxima is z equal to 120x plus 100y subject to constraints 10x plus 5y equal to 80, 6x plus 6y equal to 66, 4x plus 8y equal to 24, 5x plus 6y equal to 90, x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. See here, for plotting the feasible region, just a sec. Solution for plotting the feasible region the constraint should be in the form of inequalities. You must be seen that always the sums of LPP in the form of greater than or less than in this form, but here you see that the 10x plus 5y equal to 80. Here is equal to everywhere equal to. Now we will consider this as all this equation as, or we convert this inequalities like this, because inequality is very important, because this equation doesn't show us whether it is 10x plus 5y is greater than or it is less than. But now we are going to consider all these equations as a less than. Thus we are converting here in inequalities are like this here, that is 10x plus 5y is less than or equal to 80, 6x plus 6y is less than or equal to 66, 4x plus 8y is less than or equal to 24, 5x plus 6y is less than or equal to 90, and here we will consider x is greater than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0. Why this is greater than or equal to 0? Because we are going to consider the first quadrant, thus we want the values positive, and that's why we have considered this is x is greater than or equal to 0 and y is greater than or equal to 0. Now we will find the points of the intercepts of these lines one by one. Now we are having these inequalities, we will convert this again, means the whatever the problem is given, we will convert these inequalities in equations, we will say, and this will be the step number 1. Step 1. From here our solution will be, now the same equations we are having, that is 10x plus 5y equal to 80, 6x plus 6y equal to 66, 4x plus 8y equal to 24, 5x plus 6y equal to 90. This is equation number 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. Now we will find the intercepts of each line. This is the step number 2. Find intercepts of each line. First of all, we will take line number 1, that is 10x plus 5y equal to 80. This is nothing but we will reduce it, that is 2x plus y equal to x plus y equal to, it will be 16. Okay, if we will put x equal to 0, then what will be the value of y? Y equal to 16. And if y equal to 0, then x equal to 8. We got this coordinates, that is 0, 16 and 8 0 for this line number 1. Now for line number 2, we will find the coordinate in the same way. Line number 2 is 6x plus 6y equal to 66. This can be reduced as x plus y equal to 11. I have divided by 6 to the whole this line, that is, it is reduced to x plus y equal to 11. If I put x equal to 0, then y equal to 11. If I put y equal to 11, then x equal to 0. And thus I got the coordinates, that is 0, 11 and 11, 0. These are the coordinates for the line number 2, that is the intercept, coordinates of intercept. Now line number 3. What is the line number 3? That is 4x plus 8y equal to 24. Now this can be reduced as x plus 2y equal to 6. If x equal to 0, y equal to 3, and if y equal to 0, x equal to 6. And thus the coordinates are 0, 3 and 6, 0. Now we will find for the line number 4. Line number 4, 5x plus 6y equal to 19. Here we are not going to reduce, because this 6 and 5, they are not divisible by any common number. That's why we will put directly, if x equal to 0, then what will be the value of y? Y equal to 15. And if y equal to 0, then x equal to 18. And thus we are having the points 0, 15 and 18, 0. Correct? I think you must have understood till this point. Now we will see the next step, that is step number 3, that is plotting the feasible region. Feasible region. Here, as the constraints are less than or equal to the feasible region, the region lies below the lines, that is towards origin. And it is also restricted to first quadrant, as x is greater than or equal to 0 and y is greater than or equal to 0. Now we will move towards the step number 4. What is step number 4? That we will see. Step number 4 is corner points. Here see, we have not found the intercepts of these lines, line number 1 with 2, 2 with 3, because all these lines, all these constraints are less than. If there is one of them is greater than, less than, if there is mixture of less than and greater than, then we must have found the intercepts of those lines. but what happens here, all are less than. That's why we knew that there must be the one line which is restricting this region. That's why there is no need to find out the intercepts of these lines, one line with two. That's why directly we will go for corner points. Now we will find the corner points. Corner point, and here x, y. Now what can be the corner points? See, the corner points means the points which are having here the lowest coordinate value. That is, I think here is point A. I can write this as a point A, that is 0, 3, point B 0, 6, and point C, that is origin 0, 0, 0, 0. That is the corner point. We can find it out with the graph also, graphically also. I am going to explain it. Now the next step is step 5, that is evaluate z at each point. Evaluate z at each point, this corner point actually. Now how to find out? Here we will write z equal to whatever the equation, object equation, that is z equal to 120x plus 100y, and we are having point, and here z value. So point number 1, that is 0, 3, it gives us the value 300. The another point, that is 0, 6, it gives us value 600, and the point origin C 0, 0, it gives us value 0. Once I here points which we have considered, that we will take once again this. Here we have some point B which we have taken. This is actually 60. I have to correct it. This is 60. Yeah, we have to take it carefully. Actually, it is 60. Yeah, this value will change definitely. Here point B is 60. This is 60, and here there will be 60, and the value will be 720, and this is 0. Thus the maximum value is at now step 6. We found the maximum value is 720, and at the point xy, that is 60, at point 60, means z is maximum at, I will take another color, z is maximum at 60. This you have to write in the examination. Yes, now I will explain this same with a graph. How to plot a graph, I will explain it. Yes, here is a graph paper, and I will write down all the coordinates of each line here. First, the first line, it is having 0, 16, 80. Line 1, 0, 16 and 80. line 2, line 3, line 4. Now what are the coordinates of this line 2? Line 2 is having 0 11 11 0. 0 11 11 0. For line 3, 0 3 6 0. 0 3 6 0. For line 4, it is 0 15 18 0. 0 15 18 0. Now I will take first red color for plotting the line 1. Line 1 0 16. 0 on x-axis. Here you can see the graph. 0 on x-axis, 0 x-axis, and 16 on y-axis. 16 here. Here is 16. I plotted the point, right? And 8 on x-axis and 0 on y-axis. This is the point here. Now I will draw the line which is passing through these 2 points. Line should pass through these points. This is the line I have drawn correctly. Okay, this is line number 1. Line number 1. Now we will plot the second line with the second color, that is blue color. I will take for that. Line number 2, 0 11. 0 on x-axis and 11 on y-axis. Here it will be 11. This will be the point here, and 11 on x-axis and 0 on y-axis. Here will be the point. Now I will draw the graph. I will draw this line here which will be passing through these 2 points. Yes, this is line passing from these 2 points, and I will write this as line number 2. Line number 2. Now I will draw this line number 3 with this green color. Line number 3, 0 3. 0 on x-axis and 3 on y-axis. Means here it will be the point here. And then 6 0. 6 on x-axis and 0 on y-axis. I will draw the line which will pass through these 2 points. This will be the line which will pass through these 2 points, and here I will name this as line number 3. Now we will have line number 4. I will choose the another color, the orange color for this line number 4. 0 15. 0 on x-axis and 15 on y-axis. 15 will be here. As coordinates are high, I had given 2 units for 1 centimeter, 15, and here 18 0. 18 on x-axis, 0 on y-axis. I will draw the line which will pass through these 2 points. The line passing through these 2 points. is here, and so you can see this, and this is the line number 4. Now from this, as these all constraints are less than, that's why the feasible region will be below the lines. And as there are 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, but this line number 3 has restricted the feasible region, and that's why the feasible region will be this only, below this green color line. And I will color this with the gray color. The feasible region will be here only. I will shade this region. You can see this here. This is the feasible region, as this green line has restricted it, and thus the corner points are here. Graph also shows these corner points. This is the corner point, as we have seen in our solution. The corner point A is 0,3. A. This point is A, 0. A is 0,3. A. Now B point, this is 6,0. This is B point, and this is the O origin, and this is having coordinate 0, 0. These all are the corner points, and in this way we can find here this is the feasible region for this given LPP. I hope you have understood this well, and if you are having any queries and doubts, you can write it in the comment box. And at the end, do not forget to subscribe my channel, like, subscribe and share. Thank you.